Hello and welcome to Green Fruit Gaming. This is my the third video of the day that I'm going to be uploading, and I think I'm just going to leave it here for now until I find something else to do. Uh, this is called Red Light On, and I kind of already feel like I know what I'm going to be looking at here, but let's check it out anyway in case it surprises me. Yeah, that's about what I thought it was going to be. So, okay, I've seen a few of these like body cam style games where in the trailers, because of the lighting and the whatevers, it looks really good. It looks like it's real. It looks really realistic, and I mean that's kind of the whole point, right? But I think I think that we kind of have an overabundance of these right now, and a lot of them are either still in early access or just wish list now type scenarios where I haven't seen too many that have been like fully released that are any good. I should say. First of all, you're only seeing Pistol here. I'm wondering, with the title Red Light On, and then also this cop car here. I mean, usually these body cam games, you're playing as some kind of guy that would be wearing a body cam. Here, it seems very much like it's going to be police themed, and I'm wondering if you're just going to have a pistol as your only weapon. Another thing that I noticed is that this is one of those, I can't really get a good pause on them, but this is going to be another one of those where their faces just kind of have this blur on them, that kind of pixelated look. And that it just comes across as lazy to me. Like, I understand it's part of, when you're watching body cam footage a lot of the time, faces will be blurred for their anonymity. I don't think we need to have that kind of effect in these games. It just kind of comes across as lazy. Something that did pop out to me is, this looks very kind of dilapidated, kind of run down. But then you kind of look here; it's almost like the City Roast Coffee, and we see another, inside this coffee shop, and it looks to be like some kind of like disaster happened here. The way enemies are standing around and kind of patrolling makes me think there's going to be like some kind of single player, if not a campaign, some kind of like challenge mode that you'll be going through. And that interests me. Is kind of there might be a why is it like this, but yeah, if not, then I'm not really interested. I, I don't know. I feel like a lot of games are aiming more towards realism and away from having like an actual like game to it. Like it's just walk around, shoot the bad guy. Uh, that kind of just it's meant to be multiplayer sort of deal, and it just comes across as lazy. Like a lot of these just multiplayer only, or made to look like it's multiplayer, or a game that it is very very simple mechanics where you're just walking through, you're shooting the bad guy. It just doesn't, yeah, it just doesn't click with me. And I guess that might just be like a me thing. Like, I prefer games that have a plot, that have a story, that have a reason to keep playing them, and not just, beat the high score kind of arcadey games. And I do like those. I think, they have their place. I do love a good arcadey high score game, but I just feel like there's so many of these body cam realistic uh games now that do we really need another one? This is the second gameplay trailer. It looks like I haven't seen the first one, but the water looks good, the foliage looks good, but one of the things that, I've kind of noticed when playing these sorts of ultra realistic looking body cam games is that they look great on video, but once you actually play the game, if you like increase the resolution or anything like that, and make it not have that VHS filter, is that the uncanny valley effect, it goes away really quickly. Like, as soon as you actually like are moving around and you're interacting, you're actually like, you're playing the game, it just starts looking like a game again, and it loses all of that wow, this looks so real kind of charm. um I'd like to see more of this. I'd like to see, you know more about it, I should say. And maybe they do have a campaign, maybe there's a story, maybe there's actually a reason to play the game. But just as it is, it just seems like another copy paste waste of your time. I'm not going to be wishlisting it. I'll follow I'll follow the you know if there's more videos about it, if there's any news about it, if it seems more interesting than it does right now, I might take a second look. But as it is, I'm not vibing with it. If this is your kind of game, or if you're making this game, especially, let me know. Leave a comment. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it, because I don't know who this kind of game is being made for at this point when there's already a few of them out there. And again, they're either in early access, or they're just in some kind of unplayable state, or it's like very closed kind of access. uh I believe Body Cam itself, the first one of these, it had a very closed closed beta kind of thing. But I don't know whatever happened to that. Anyway, this has been Red Light On, and this has been Green Fruit Gaming. If you like this style of kind of reaction review, whatever you want to call this, go ahead, hit the subscribe, or if not, it's whatever. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I might upload more later. Goodbye.